Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Golan Lady Dutch Soccer here at Golan High School. I'm Sean Cunningham. Today's game, the Lady Dutch take on the Albany Lady Falcons, who enter today's game with a record of 0-4. The Lady Dutch with a record of 3-0-1, led into today's game by Riley Grimm, who has 6 goals to lead the team. And Molly DiCaprio is currently doing very well. She is the starting goaltender today, or goalkeeper, I should say. And we are getting set to go here in the first half. And here we go as Grimm kicks it off, and we are underway here at Snyder Field as it's kicked out of play immediately after the whistle blew. And it'll be thrown back in by Janiqua Hoke of Albany. Kicked away and now taken by Grimm. And now with it is Margot Nazai. Now pass going for Jenna Meyer. That was blocked, and it's kicked near midfield and now taken by the Lady Dutch again. As coming up with it now is Jane Leader. Tripped up on the play, trying to get back control, does so. Across the field now. Zai finds herself in a little bit of trouble, kicked back out and over the net on the shot by Meyer. So Albany will have a goal kick here. So Lady Dutch are getting deep in Albany territory at the very start of the game. So we're just over a minute in. So it'll be kicked by Kennedy Jones. Loft in the air will be stopped down and taken back by the Lady Dutch. As Gordon had it, lost it. Lindbergh had it, also lost it. Now it's Caitlin Bliss kicking it out of play. And it'll be picked up by Sydney Gonzalez and thrown back in. And it was kicked back to Gonzalez. Kick forward, blocked again. Goes up in the air. It'll be knocked down by Jenna Meyer. Coming up is Sophia Perlman, trying to get her off it. Still in possession here are the Lady Dutch as it's now given up, and Albany kicks it the other way. With it, it is Siley Paw, and now it's taken by Gonzalez and handed off to Gabby Klingworth. Nice moves on Bamberger. And it's handed or kicked right over for Elena Levernoy. Now for Jane Leader again. Leader towards the net. Stopped by the goalkeeper, Courtney Fish. And it's kicked back up in the air. Knocked down on the play by Sarah Lindbergh. Lindbergh with it. Tries the side of the net. It hits the side of the goal. And it will be a goal kick for Albany once again. So Lady Dutch have had pretty much all the offensive chances so far, not really allowing Albany to get out of the zone. And it's kicked up and now taken by Albany, and now taken to Gonzalez. And kicked back up by the Falcons and knocked down by, I believe that is Landry. And now it's kicked forward by Jane Leader. Now for Grimm, back to Leader. Leader coming in. Cross, now Grimm tries to get by, couldn't. It's kicked back near center by the Falcons. And now once again taken back by the Lady Dutch, Gonzalez. And it's kicked back again to center. Chasing after is Landry. And over for design now. With it is, I believe that's Gordon. Gonzalez gets it back. It's cut off by Sele Paw. And back to Landry it goes. A lot of turnovers here. Now kicked forward by Albany. But fortunately right into the path of Jane Leader as it goes out of play. Thrown back in by Levernoy. Now with it is Landry. Landry kicked forward off of Grimm. Now Grimm doing a good job against Hoke down there. And Gordon kicks it back for Levernoy. Grimm with it going forward. It goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Thrown in by Hoke. Gets blocked by Michaela Gordon. Running after it is Jenna Meyer. And it'll be kicked back out of play again by Albany. Leader throws it back in. It's picked up by Meyer. Meyer goes in, takes the shot, and it's just stopped by the goalkeeper, Fish, as it almost bounced off her hand into the back of the goal. But Fish made the stop as it's going to be kicked back up in the air. Knocked down by Sele Paw. And trying to go after is Kaylin Bliss. It's blocked by Gonzalez. Kicked forward by Lindbergh, and now for Jenna Meyer. Meyer gets by one. Heads toward the goal. Tries a pass, gets tangled up with, I believe that was Perlman. And Perlman looks like she got the worst of that. She's limping a little bit near the Albany net. And they're calling for the trainer to come out to look at Sophia Perlman. She got caught up with Meyer down there. As Meyer's looking to make a bit of a turn toward the net, got tangled up with Perlman. Looks like it could be near her ankle, her right ankle. She's being looked at right now. And it's all happening with 5:59 gone by in the first. And Perlman gets back to her feet. Not really putting too much weight on that right foot. And she'll walk off here with 34:01 to go. And it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Dutch here. As Gonzalez has it near the flag. Now we swapped out Morgan as I will now do the honors. Whistle blows, and it's thrown back in and knocked away by Kennedy Jones. And back in possession of the Lady Dutch. Kicked away there by Erica Bopp. Now with it is Sele Paw. And it's taken back again by the Lady Dutch as Lindbergh has it. Gets by Caitlin Bliss. And goes back toward the net. And it's stolen. Now pass back to Nazai. Shot toward the net. Stopped. And it's held on to by Fish as Grimm was going for the loose change in front, but was unable to get it. Fish kicks it up. It's knocked down by Gabby Klingworth. And with it now is Jane Leader. Leader gets by one, trying to get by Campbell. Now she gets it back from Campbell. Sidesteps another, now heads toward the net. Leader getting on by. Pass and whiffed on by Gordon. And a shot, they score! The Lady Dutch put it in, and they get on the board first. And 32-30 to go here in the first. I think Michaela Gordon got it, and it's 1-0. So Gordon picks up the first goal of the game. And with it now is Jenna Meyer coming back the other way once again for the Lady Dutch. Meyer's knocked off it, now gets back on it. Back to Gordon, who just scored. Big shot, and it's off of Fish and just went wide. Big break for her there as it almost slipped back in again. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Lady Dutch as it went off of Fish and out of play, so they'll get another chance to score a goal here. Lindbergh comes out, hands it to Nazai, and it's lost to the Falcons and cleared back up near center. It's collected by Landry and now handed over for Lindbergh. Lindbergh towards the net, tries to pass to Meyer, didn't go. Now be picked back up by Leader and back up top for Levernoy. Leader still with it, getting by Janiqua Hoke. Shot is blocked from Levernoy and kicked back up to center. And it's collected there by Landry. Landry for Elena Levernoy. Levernoy gets by one. Still goes in toward the net. And it's caught there by Fish, who makes the save. Collected by Levernoy, a little bit of dust up there at center. Lady Dutch still with it. Levernoy up for Jane Leader. Leader back to Gordon. Gordon for Nazai. And that pass is blocked. And Lindbergh goes over to collect it with two other players trailing. Lindbergh gets by one. And now going in is Meyer. Shot taken and just over the net as Clinworth was looking to go bar down. But it heads out of play for a goal kick for Albany. Ten minutes gone by now. Kicked and headed there by Gordon. Grimm trying to knock it down. It's headed further. Now it goes over the head of Mainoy on, and now battling for it is Jane Leader. Grimm battling for it as well. Back over for Gordon. Gordon passes it along. Knocked up by Meyer. And it's kicked over for the Falcons. But back in possession go the Lady Dutch as Sarah Lindbergh has it. Over for Clinworth. Clinworth tried to take a shot, got blocked a little bit. Another shot taken by Meyer, and it goes over the net once again. So it'll be another goal kick here for Albany. Knocked down by Lady Dutch. Gordon almost slipped there trying to get that ball. Now battling for it is Leader. Grimm tried to get the pass, but it goes out of play. Out of the reach of Leader, so will be thrown back in by Albany. Janiqua Hoke throws it back up, and it goes off of Leader again. And out of play. Thrown back in again, knocked down by Yesenia Rios. And Leader gets it in possession of Riley Grimm. Grimm, nice pass, gets it over Jenna Meyer with a little shot. It's going to be collected by Fish. And a high punt, that's going to stay, almost stay in play, bounces out of play. Thrown back in. Here comes Meyer with it, trying to get by, knocked off it, and it's kicked forward by Albany. And it goes off of Gabby Clinworth and out of play. So I guess to say it went off the Albany player. Looked like it went off her, but Lady Dutch will get possession here anyway. Landry passes it over for Gonzalez. And now with it is Lindbergh. Gets the pass back, and still in possession is Lindbergh. Trying to get by. And it's kicked out of play. It's going to be a corner kick here for the Lady Champ, the lead. Kicked over, knocked down by Clinworth. Gordon trying to knock it up in the air. It's near the net. Meyer trying to bang it in, and they do. They bang it home. Jenna Meyer got the last touch. And the Lady Dutch add to their lead, and it's 2-0 with 26:14 to go here in the first. So a quick 2-goal edge here for the Lady Dutch. And Albany starts back up with it. Kennedy Jones with it. Gets by Zoe Kmack and kicks it up on the other end of the field. First time the ball has reached there, I think. Landry kicks it back for goalkeeper Molly DiCaprio, and she kicks it forward now for Gabby Clinworth. Clinworth over for Paige Miller. Kicks it up for Nazai, and now Lady Dutch coming back the other way again. Long pass by Kamak for Grimm. Gordon going for it. Grimm as well. Shot saved by Fish. And she'll kick it forward here for the Falcons as Grimm has already leading the team with 6 goals. Looking for potentially another one there. Gordon tries the pass, and it was blocked. And it goes back to Clinworth. Melody Yu now with it for the Lady Dutch. Being pressured here by Yesenia Rio. She'll kick it back for Landry. Landry now over for Sydney Gonzalez. Gonzalez now kicks it for Kamak. He's racing after along with Nina Bamberger for Albany. And it's kicked out of play by Bamberger, so the Lady Dutch will have another throw in here with less than 25 minutes to go here in the first. Thrown back in, slipping was Nazai. Almost lost it. And it's kicked out of play yet again. So it'll be a goal kick here for Albany. And it's knocked down. Now here comes Grimm. Grimm gets by. Shot. Saved by Fish. Trying to keep it in. It went over the line. It's a goal. Riley Grimm got it in. It went off of Fish and got over the line, and it's 3-0 Lady Dutch. So Grimm gets her 7th of the year. On a bit of a fluke shot, Fish got the initial touch, but it rolled off her hands and into the back of the net over the line, and it's 3-0. And we're not even halfway into the first yet. It's Alexis O'Brien now, saw number 14 now into the game for the Lady Dutch. As Kennedy Jones tried to pass it, got blocked there by Kylie Lumley. Lady Dutch get back with it. Gabby Clinworth stole it, still with it. She's trying to get by Yesenia Rios. Does so. Now heads toward the net as Kamak knocks down that pass. And it's going to roll out of play, so it will be a goal kick here for Albany. And kicked up and headed down by Lauren Conti. And Kamak with the pass now for Paige Miller. Miller over, back for Kamak. Kamak shot. Scores! Zoe Kamak with another one for the Lady Dutch. And they take a 4-0 lead with 22:53 to go in the first. The goal parade continues. So we have Gordon, Meyer, Grimm, and now Kamak with goals as the Lady Dutch are laying it on here in the first. Here's the replay of that goal. As Lauren Conti now gives it over for Paige Miller. Now back for Kamak, who just scored. Alexis O'Brien now with it. And the whistle blows here. Yeah, it's a foul on the play, so Albany will get a free kick here. As Daniela DiCarlo now in the game with a nice play to get it back for the Lady Dutch. As with it, a shot taken there by Kylie Lumley just goes over the net. And Albany will have another goal kick here with under 22 minutes to go. Kennedy Jones kicks it up. And it's collected near the line by Melody Yu. And back for Michaela Gordon. Gordon will hand it back for DiCaprio. And DiCaprio kicks it over now for Alexis O'Brien. Now with it is Quincy Brown. Brown with the pass up to Lumley. And it's just out of her reach and goes out of play. So it'll be thrown back in now by Janiqua Hoke. I believe is now actually coming out of the game, so Annabelle Farrell will now throw it in. And it's off of Lumley in the air. Quincy Brown trying to knock it down along with Melody Yu. Yu takes it and hands it over for Alexis O'Brien. O'Brien gets by one. And it's kicked forward there by Erica Bopp. And unfortunately for her, she runs into Sydney Gonzalez, who kicks it forward now for the Lady Dutch. As DiCarlo trying to get kick toward the net. It's knocked away, though, and will roll out of play. And Clinworth will flip it over to her teammate Melody Yu. Throws it in. And now with it is Daniela DiCarlo. Going toward the net, it will be picked up there by Courtney Fish. And we have reached the halfway point here in the first half. As Fish kicks it up. As Lumley battling for it down there along with Rios. And it goes out of play. It will be a throw-in for the Lady Dutch. Yu throws it in. And racing after it now is DiCarlo. Couldn't quite get to it. Lumley tries to pass it. Rolls off of Annabelle Farrell and goes out of play. So it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Dutch as Farrell was the last to get the touch on it. Lumley kicks it toward the net. It's knocked away. Still in play, though. And it's collected there by Fish. And it goes up. It's knocked down by Rios and Lumley. And they were battling for it. Coming back the other way now is Lauren Conti for the Lady Dutch. Gets by a flurry of players, takes a shot, and it's stopped by Fish. As Conti had a bit of an open shot, but Fish was ready for that chance and made the save. Kicked over the line. And it's taken by Gordon. She'll kick it over to DiCaprio. DiCaprio with a pass now for Alexis O'Brien. Gets by a couple defenders. It's kicked away by Erica Bopp. And Albany moving forward, and their possession is lost now to the Lady Dutch once again. And knocked down there by Quincy Brown. So a bunch of turnovers being committed here. Melody Yu chasing after it, trying to keep it in, does so, and hands it for Kylie Lumley. Lumley gets by Albany defender Farrell, I believe that was. Nice play trying to get by Kennedy Jones, and now it's kicked over the line at center. Racing after for it is Gonzalez. Jones trying to get it from her, but can't. And back with it is Michaela Gordon. And the pass was too far for Gonzalez. Jones is also in the way, but Albany will now receive a throw-in. Knocked down and will go out of play. This time will be throwing for the Lady Dutch. Gonzalez throws it in. And going forward with it is Kamak, still with it. Head towards the net. Here comes Kamak. Throws a shot in, trying to get it by. It's down in front. And DiCarlo couldn't put it in the open cage. A bit of a tangle in front. Both Lumley and DiCarlo were fighting for it, trying to get it by Courtney Fish. And DiCarlo, and there was a nice block in front of the net by Fish. A couple other players were there for Albany as well. I think Maya Noyon was one of them. But nevertheless, Falcons able to keep that one out. And it remains a 4-goal game. And it's kicked out of play there by Albany and will be thrown back in here by Gonzalez. Paige Miller tries to keep it in, cannot. And Albany will throw it back in now. And once again, that will be kicked out of play. As that was Uamahoro Muraki that kicked it out of play. Being bumped along here by Lady Dutch, and now Sele Paw with it for Albany. And she loses it to Sydney Gonzalez. Another throw-in upcoming here. I believe it will be for the Lady Dutch. I'm not sure. And looks like, yes, it will be, unless there was a foul on the play. I think that's what it was, as Gonzalez takes it here from Michaela Gordon. And it's taken here by Albany. Gonzalez and Sele Paw racing after it. Paw gets it for the Falcons. Couple players going after it. Now it's taken back once again by Conti. And once again back for Gonzalez. Gonzalez kicks it up, and it'll be kicked out of play. And into the stands down there by foul line. Or sideline, I should say. As Sydney Gonzalez comes out, she'll be replaced by Jenna Meyer. As thrown back in again, DiCarlo racing after it near the net. Now DiCarlo with it. Knocks down Jones. And it goes back out of play. Jones will throw it in. And a battle for it, I believe. Foul on Godolin. So Albany will get a free kick here with 13 minutes to go. Jones kicks it. It's blocked by the Lady Dutch. And Gordon kicks it over for Lauren Conti. Bunch of passes being made. Zoe Kamak now with it. Trying to hand it over for Paige Miller. And it'll be thrown back in. Headed up by Kamak and kept in there by Paige Miller. Nice play. It's a battle for it. Jones and Miller still down there. DiCarlo trying to get it away there from Nina Bamberger. And that one went out of play as well. Thrown back in here by the Lady Dutch. Once again, it'll go out of play. Those have got to be some very tired arms out there. So now there will be a goal kick upcoming for Albany. So 11.5 now remaining in the first half. So players start to come in. Fish will kick it. And she will kick it out of play. And another throw in for the Lady Dutch here as it's off the back of Kamak and she goes down. Gets right back up though, so that's a good sign. There's a little battle going on there. And Alexis O'Brien now with it. Kicks it back up for Lauren Conti. Now with it is Meyer. Meyer, good pass. Heads toward the net, now whistle blows. Looks like there was a foul on the play. So a free kick for Albany. And it's kicked up by Bamberger. Knocked down there by Alexis O'Brien, but it goes right back out of play again. So Anovu Tidijby throws it back in for Albany. Jenna Meyer with the block. Gets by one. It'll be kept in by the Lady Dutch. Nice pass forward for Kamak. And it's kicked right back out of play again. And once again goes back out of play, so Otijby throws it back in. And it goes near the crease. It'll be picked up and kicked over for DiCaprio. Big kick forward. And now racing after it is Kylie Lumley. Here comes Lumley in alone. Shot stopped by Fish. And another big chance for the Lady Dutch denied. As Fish kicks it up. And it's knocked down by Albany. Yu kicks it up now for Lumley. Lumley going for another chance here. Going in against On. Takes a shot, it gets blocked by Farrell and it goes out of play. So it'll be another throw in. So there's the shot there that Lumley had. So it looks like we got a corner kick upcoming. For the Lady Dutch. So see what happens here. Lumley kicks it in. See players down there. Kamak looks like might have gotten her foot on it, but she put it just wide. So it'll be a goal kick for Albany once again. So Bamberger with a small kick. DiCarlo racing after it, gets it away from On. Still trying to get it toward the net. It goes off of her and out of play. So once again, it will be another goal kick. Knocked down, and coming after it was DiCarlo, and now with it is Lumley. Takes a shot, gets blocked. Kicked back up toward the net. Paige Miller going after it. Gets by. He's trying to get a pass in the middle to Lindbergh, but that didn't work out. Knocked down there again by Conti. Sele Pod defending as Conti kicks it forward. Going after it was Paige Miller. And the whistle blows as some new players come into the game for the Lady Dutch. And another pass gets blocked, and O'Brien comes back the other way. Cross for Miller. High kick. Knocked back up in the air. Lumley tried to get a bit of a deflection, but it went right into the hands of Courtney Fish. And it's kicked once again up in the air. As you going after it along with another couple players. Lumley trying to get it by as well. As it's forced back out of play there by Rios as she was battling there with Melody Yu. And Yu now the pass to Levernoy. That one was deflected away. Now Conti battling for it along with Sele Paw. And now Conti with a pass for Paige Miller, looks like. Toward the net. And it's kicked away from Levernoy, who's going for the 5th Lady Dutch goal of the game so far. And it's once again kicked out of play by Albany. So Riley Grimm now coming in for Kylie Lumley. Jane Leader will come in as well for Conti. As battling for now is Lindbergh, along with Paige Miller. Miller with a pass toward the net. And Falcons force it back away from the net, trying to still get it there. And it's picked up by O'Brien. O'Brien trying to get, or Levernoy rather, trying to get by. Grimm racing after it, just newly inserted into the game. Goes over to Levernoy. Levernoy pass gets blocked there by Erica Bopp. Now Quincy Brown going after it. It's deflected away from her and picked up by Jane Leader. Leader hit Levernoy with the shot, and now Brown tries a shot. That one goes out of play. So a bunch of chances happening there for the Lady Dutch, but they're unable to convert. And kick from Fish goes back out of play. Thrown in towards Lindbergh, and she can't keep it in play, so Albany will now have the throw in. Otisby with the throw in. And once again goes out of play. This time will be the Lady Dutch. And now there's going to be another throw in here as there's 2 minutes left now in the first half. Still a 4-0 Lady Dutch lead. Knocked down by Bamberger, now back for the Lady Dutch. Pass got blocked. With it now is Paw. And back once again, another turnover leads it to going back to the Lady Dutch possession. Here comes Leader. A lot of speed, but unable to go much further as the long pass will find its way up for Margot Nazai. As Lindbergh trying to keep it in play along with, I believe that was Miller. Yes, it was. And Erica Bopp will once again kick it out of play. As we approach the final minute here in the first half. It's Lindbergh trying to fight for it near the net. And it's going to result in a corner kick here. Got to do this quickly. There's not a lot of time left. Knocked down in front. Quincy Brown banging away. And it's back out for Albany as Janiqua Hoke picks it up. 20 seconds now to go. Lady Dutch still looking for that last chance here as Meyer was trying to kick it toward the net. Now with it is Lindbergh. Now Melody Yu breaks through a few. And it's saved by Fish. And with a couple seconds left, that is going to do it for the first half of today's game. The Lady Dutch with a big first half. They have a 4-0 lead on goals from Michaela Gordon, Jenna Myers, Riley Grimm, and Zoe Kamak. And here's some of the replays from earlier in the first half as we'll take a timeout. We'll see you back with second half action right after this.